Lovely job. Mid-wing, twin radial engine monoplane. 14-cylinder, fully feathering, 4-bladed hydraulic propellers. But it's not the one I fly in.
What do you do in yours?
Me? I'm always on the go. Watch. Well, there I am, just before the takeoff, taking up left straps. Then by the time we're airborne, I generally get hold of my tray of sweets. Barley sugar. Kids love it. Makes people feel cheerful. The glucose, you know. By the time we're well away from the airport, I usually get round to handing out something to read. People feel at home with a newspaper in front of them. On the journey, there's quite a few things to be done. When it's cold, for instance, well, I hand out the rug. I usually manage to make people feel comfortable. From the captain of the aircraft, I get a flight bulletin from time to time. People like to know where they are, what height they're flying, what time they're due in. Then on some flights, there's sandwiches and coffee to be served. Snacks in the air make the time fly, as you might say. Soon get you to your journey's end. Yes, my job's looking after people. You know, all sorts of people fly these days. Often someone sticks in my mind. I remember a honeymoon couple on one particular flight. I couldn't seat them together as they came on last. So all through the trip, it was on the Jersey run. There's nearly always a honeymoon couple on that service. All through the trip, they held hands across the aisle. And every time I passed, they had to break. I often wonder what sort of a honeymoon they had.
Too well. George hadn't the faintest idea where to find a pool, and he couldn't row anyway. That made me rather shocked. Although I suppose he was doing his best. But George's rowing didn't get us anywhere. So I had to take over and find a way to a place where we could get a nice bathe. Wasn't me. Can't afford to hire a car. Even on a honeymoon, one's got to economize, he said. Still, I got a lift. But he soon changed his champagne really made him human. We met one of those photographers, and George didn't even say no to that. He was absolutely sweet, and took me shopping before we left the house. All honeymoons have left a comfortable inn. But at least we didn't have a sea journey to worry about. Do you know we were back over London in about an hour? What about all those pretty air hostesses?
We call them stewards, female. Here's one on the London-Glasgow flight. The work's much the same as on other runs, but, well, the passengers are different.
Yes, the passengers are different. Not so many holidaymakers and honeymooners here. People in a hurry to whom time is money. They enjoy the good things in life when they can get them. Some regulars make the 2-hour slip about once a week. It's long enough to wade through the papers, or maybe run through music for an evening engagement. Then there are those who use their precious time to get on with their job. The air's generally a pretty smooth highway. Always smooth enough to lean back and take a nap. So smooth that while co-pilot and George, you know, the automatic pilot, take over, the skipper has a chance to stretch his legs and make sure everyone's all right and enjoying themselves, and all that sort of thing. Soon we'll touch down in Glasgow. Precious changing, and there's a trick to ease the ear, which regular flyers know. Then if you've bought cigarettes or drinks, there'll be a bill to settle. Ah, this man's clearly on a business trip. Careful not to lose the receipt. But who is he? Don't think he's a regular flyer.
Here I am in Glasgow, my dear. I think I'll always go by air. I reach Kensington Air Station in good time. There they examine your ticket and so on. What? No, they didn't weigh me. Yes, a fair number of people traveling, and you'd be surprised how much luggage people carry around with them, even by air. I thought nearly all the lines went to the continent, where there are plenty of connections inside the country. When everything's in order, they lead you out to one of those commando coaches, you know, with humps on the back of them. Well, after half an hour's drive or so, you're at Northolt Airport. Very businesslike and easy it is, too. You can't go wrong. But there was one fellow who thought he could step straight onto the plane just like that. But they collared him. It's all cut and dried. They put us in quite a pleasant place for a bit. It was very spick and span, which makes a change these days. And when they were ready for us, a young girl came in. I believe they call them traffic clerks, and fetched us out. No, definitely no. The barman was there, but we left before opening time. Still, I got a drink on the plane. You'd be surprised at the bustle at Northolt. Aeroplanes taking off every few minutes. And the number of different destinations. Oh, the aeroplane that took us. It was a biggish affair, but I don't think it was one of the largest. Yes, 2 hours after you step on at Northolt, you're there. What did you say, my dear? What did you say? Oh, I had time in Glasgow for a haircut before we sat down to lunch. By the way, don't keep anything for me tonight. I'll get some food on the plane. The committee? Oh, you know, just like all committees. No, not at all swimmingly. Yes, it was Jock who took me over the yard on the Clyde. I wish I'd arranged to go on from Glasgow to the Orkneys. There seem to be a good many services to the islands. Up here, they go everywhere by air. It's like a local bus.
Hello there. Well, you haven't brought good weather with you.
Ach, no. But I bring greetings from the island. Ach, you should have been at the christening. It was grand. Mr. McCockendale came out from Kirkwall for the baptism. The Baron, Magnus they're calling him, was that good he never gave a whimper. Well, he didn't care much for the cold water dropping on his brow. Granny's just the same as ever, though she complains about the tea rationing, but they seem to manage for food no so bad. So Grandad's no the skinnier and still enjoying his wee dram. Old Uncle Peter scarcely ever touches the hard drink now. The first gave Manie the loan of the christening robe. Vida helped with the drink. Oh, what an awful fool I made of myself. I offered the minister a glass of port wine afore I minded he was a total abstainer. All went well till Granny started to pour out the tea. Then Nita's dress was just ruined. But it didn't matter, for it didn't suit her at all. And ruin or no ruin, the bairns barely enjoyed the cake. Oh, it was right funny. I told Nita she should save the stock for next time. No, she said, but I don't think she meant it. Early this morning I left for Grimsby Airport. I was lucky not to miss the Clyde. Just imagine there was no boat till Friday, and then I wouldn't have been home before Sunday. That would have been a long journey just for a Christmas. And as it is, it's no much more than 2 hours since I got into the plane at Brunster, and the flight back to Glasgow was just grand.